Welcome to this video in the BCC Mail Migration Engine series. In this video we will demonstrate a migration from Microsoft Exchange to Microsoft Office 365. We will cover the architecture of Mail Migration Engine, or MME, how it's configured, the migration process itself, what the results look like, and finally review with a short summary. In our simplified architecture diagram, you can see that MME sits in between the source system, or systems, in the top left corner, and the target system in the bottom right corner. In the scenario we are showing here, the source system is Microsoft Exchange, and the target system is Office 365. We've also shown that the source could be Office 365, and taking that logic one step further, the target could be Exchange if required. The MME server in the middle can run on premises or in the cloud. We already have a virtual machine in Microsoft's Azure cloud that we can clone for your migration project use. Once instantiated in your environment, the configuration is very easy. Complete a few web forms and you're migrating mailboxes from your source to your target in minutes, not days. You can define configuration documents for groups of users and apply differing sets of rules to each group. You could apply a special set of conditions to VIPs, the board members, or extra security measures to HR, finance, or legal departments. You can even schedule the migration tasks to run out of hours so that it doesn't impact your regular working time. There are three main types of migration job: scheduled, manual, or sync. Scheduled is where the main bulk of the mailbox is migrated to the target system. Then the sync job comes in and keeps things up to date, while the rest of the scheduled migration tasks for the remaining mailboxes get completed. Finally, you can run migrations for VIPs to make sure they are done whilst being watched, or rerun a migration for a mailbox that needs to be migrated again. These can be done easily from the web browser by selecting them and then hitting the Run ASAP button. This simplified graphical representation of the normal migration process shows two main points. The first, that the user remains working in their normal way while the migration of their mailbox runs invisibly in the background. Secondly, that the main migration task only needs to run once per mailbox, and then a set of shorter sync runs happen to catch any deltas between the mailbox in the source and the target systems. The user then starts using the target mail system only when the go-live final sync has been completed for all mail files. There are various ways to tune this timeline to your environment, and this methodology is only one possible way to migrate mailboxes. Now let's show you the migration and the results. First, let's take a look at the source Exchange mailbox using Office Web Access, or OWA. You can see we have a good selection of email messages, calendar entries, contacts, and finally tasks. Here in the MME web page, it's possible to define separate configurations for each person if required. You can define how to connect to the source system and how to access the target system. We're going to start this migration for Montgomery Scott from the Exchange mailbox we just looked at to the new Office 365 mailbox we've already defined for him. To do that, I select his record and click on the Run as soon as possible button. As we switch to the Office 365 mailbox, you can see that the mail is coming in live as we watch. Once this migration task is finished on the server, we can see that all the mails, calendar, contacts, and tasks are here in Office 365 now. To summarize, We've shown how simple the architecture is and how easy the configuration of the system can be. We've also given you an idea of how granular you can get in the configuration for grouping users. The fidelity of the messages from one system to another is also extremely high and nothing gets left behind. As this is a server-based migration, it's possible to utilize the server architecture to maximize throughput. And we don't need to create any security vulnerabilities in your mail environment. We hope that you found this video about BCC Mail Migration Engine informative, and if you would like to know more, please visit our website bcchub.com/mail-migration. If you'd like to discuss your own requirements or get a customized demonstration, then please email our team using contact@bcc.biz. Thanks for watching.